Sanctus. We're here in London today for Pride, and we're going to be speaking to people about what embracing their sexuality and coming out actually did for their mental health. So let's go find some people. So Alan, what did coming out do for your mental health?
I came out in a really small town in France at the end of the 90s. That was quite difficult because I couldn't tell my family, I couldn't tell my friends when I realized that I was gay and I was attracted to other men. I started telling my friends slowly, but it was like a long process. For 2 years, I had to keep it to myself and not tell everyone. So I felt really depressed, I felt not accepted, and I was scared of telling anyone, really.
I've suffered from anxiety in the past, and sometimes you think to yourself, am I ever going to tell anyone that I'm gay? And you trap yourself in your own mind. But when I came out to my friends and my family, I genuinely felt like a weight had been lifted. And it sounds a bit cliche, but being here right now just is sensational. It makes everything worth it.
I guess for me, it definitely really affected my mental health. I went through quite a depressive stage in the coming out part of my life. But I think I wasn't aware of the support I had, and I think that's why it affected me so much. You felt like you were alone, and then I moved to London and it kind of felt, there's all this happening, so it feels it's overwhelming, but it's kind of like a bit more satisfying.
It kind of lifted a bit of a weight off my shoulder. It got me to kind of understand myself a bit better. In a way, there were some bad repercussions because a lot of people I knew started to kind of pick on me quite a lot. I got a lot of bullying for it, but I think in the long run it's been really good for me because I came out when I was 13 years old, so I was very young. So it's meant that I've managed to really be myself for the past few years, a lot more than I probably would have been if I'd been covering it up.
And then when you did actually be able to come out, your friends, maybe a bit of your wider family, did you find that then helped you?
Of course, completely. Now living in London and working in a company that really accepts me and allows me to be whoever I want, allows me to just go crazy and be myself and not being scared of it. And that's very important. I think everyone should accept anyone, no matter who they are. And if they don't understand, please ask. Just ask them if you don't understand, that's it.
So it was something that I was hiding for years, but I think that coming out was just a massive thing that relieved a lot of tension in me, and I feel so much more free now that I've come out.
I'm from Greece, so being out is not such a thing. So I came here, and when I was 19, my manager asked me, "Are you gay?" And I was like, I started crying, and I was like, "Yeah." And then it all started happening. Oh my God, it's okay to be gay. And I was like, I love it. It's a positive feeling for me. Just being who I am, it was the most beautiful thing that could ever happen.
I think definitely just being honest with yourself first, and then never worrying about what anyone else has to think about it, because ultimately your perception is what's important, because you create your own reality. So you should never care about anyone else's opinion, only stay true to your heart, and that's the way forward.
And then what do you feel like having a day like Pride does for people in the LGBTQ plus community?
It's something very important because there is a lot of countries that they don't have the same rights as us. We are 50 years fighting for getting our rights, so now we cannot go back. So these days, not only the day, the full month is super important.
The people is a big community together, don't care about anything else, and everything's wow, happy and...
Yes, I love is love! Woo!
I think for me, I didn't have any gay friends either, so it took me a while to sort of understand that, but then being around so many people, we walked out the door, probably the most visibly gay that I could ever be, and I was like, oh my God, I felt a bit scared, but then when you come here, you're you can be whoever the hell you want to be, and it's fine, and it's really accepting, so it's a really positive influence.
Calls it Christmas. He woke me up this morning with Girls Just Want to Have Fun, blaring, but I'm just so happy that obviously today he could be who he wants to be, but it shouldn't just be for one day, it should be for every day.
The main thing I think about Pride is going to an event where you can realize that other people are like you, that you are not alone, so that's very important. But I think what's very important also is not to forget that Pride was not just a party to start with, it was a riot, and that was because we were not accepted. And if Martha Johnson was not there to start that riot, then we wouldn't be here and as free as we are nowadays.
So what would you say to yourself 5 years ago before you came out? Would you give yourself any advice if you could go back?
Yeah, I'd say that just want to be who you want to be. I was hiding myself from who I was, but I just need to be open to myself, and I know there's loads of support out there, and especially in today's day and age, that is what we need.
The advice I would give myself would be just be yourself, and everyone who doesn't accept you the way you are doesn't deserve to be your friend.
Love is love.
Exactly.
Yeah, we need to be what we are. We need to be what we are. Love is love.
Be what you want, love what you want, do whatever you want.
Awesome. Coming from Group Hug. Group Hug. Mwah. Lovely.
Mwah.
So what a day it has been at London Pride. We've spoken to so many people and heard such incredible stories about people embracing their sexuality, coming out to their friends and family, and what it's done to their mental health. I guess final thoughts to take away from today is that there is a very, very clear link between being accepted in a community like this and it having a positive impact on your mental health. I guess another final thought as well is, much like Mental Health Awareness Week, Pride is not something that should be only celebrated one day a year. It is something that we should be raising awareness of throughout the whole year, but it's great to have a day like this dedicated to Pride where we can all come out and just enjoy ourselves and enjoy a bit of the light side. I'm Poppy, it's been great being with you guys here today with Sanctus on the streets. Let us know what you think in the comments below and be sure to subscribe as well. I'll see you very soon. I've been Poppy from Sanctus. It's been great speaking. I'm Poppy. It's been great being with you guys today at Sanctus on the streets. We'll see you very, very soon. I forgot what I was going to say. Do you have mental health? Of course you do. We all have mental health.